Here's the project that we're going to do today. I'm calling this one Outdoor Artist. And I took inspiration from this picture, which is a picture that was done by Pat Moore, who is a member of a Facebook group dedicated to Stampscapes, rubber stamps. And so I'd like to give her credit for the idea for this particular project. Okay, and these are the stamps that were used. The little mouse painter is a Stampendous. It's a house mouse series. It's called the Outdoor Painter. And these sets of trees right here are from the Stampscapes Nature Sheet 3. This one is from the Nature Sheet 9. This one is from the Nature Sheet 8. And both of these are from the Stampscapes Nature Sheet 7. The little grasses are from Art Impressions from their set 4051, and the little dots that are the little wildflowers are from the Art Impressions 4875. And then this is the inks and the markers and other supplies that were used in this project. And I'll also have this information in the description of the video. And so let's begin. Okay, I'm going to use a 1/4 sheet of Kromekote paper, and I'm going to put it in my Stampin Up Stamping platform, and I'm also going to use a Misty Creative Corner so that I can offset. And I've already pre-positioned all my stamps, and I will start by stamping the mouse. Okay, and I've created a mask for the little mouse. And now we will stamp the scene that's going on the mouse's canvas. And now I will put the mask on the easel. And now we'll stamp the background. And make sure I'm positioned properly. And now I will stamp the background trees here. Okay, and now I will add the filler grass. And incidentally, I've used Memento Tuxedo Black in stamping all these stamps. Now I'm going to give this a chance to completely dry. Okay, and I'm going to use some Copic alcohol markers now to color in the trees. I'm going to use YG61, YG63, and YG67. Okay, for the rocks I'm going to use E55 and E57. Alright, now I'm going to remask. And I will start on the sky and the water. I'm going to use some Distress ink, Tumbled Glass, Broken China, and Mermaid Lagoon. And I will start with the Tumbled Glass. I'm going to use a makeup brush. And I'll clean off the brush on a dry microfiber cloth. and go with broken china. Okay, I've cleaned off the brush, and now I'm just going to go back and forth to kind of blend in the two colors that we've done so far. Okay, and I'm going to go in, and these places that didn't fill in very well where the mask is, I'm just going to kind of go in here and fill this out. Okay, now I'm going to mask off the canvas here. Okay, I've cleaned off the brush, and now I'm going to just go back and forth and blend everything that I've put onto the canvas here. Okay, and now I'll do the Mermaid Lagoon to the regular background. Okay, I've cleaned off the brush, and I'm just going to go back and forth. Okay, for the little mouse, I'm going to use Copic markers E31, E34, and E37. And I will add the color just by doing little brush strokes. Okay, and now I'll use some E95 and some E99. Okay, now I'm going to use some Distress Ink tea dye with my smaller brush. And some frayed burlap. Okay, for the easel, I'm going to use Copic markers E55 and E57. Okay, I'm going to take a dry paper towel and just kind of buff along here. Okay, now I'm going to start on the ground, and I'll use some Memento desert sand to begin with. Okay, for the grassy area, I'm going to use Distress Ink, Shabby Shutters, and Mowed Lawn, starting with the Shabby Shutters. Okay, and now I'll do some Mowed Lawn. Let's see, I missed a piece of the easel back here, so I'm going to go back to my Copic markers. Okay, I'm going to add some R20 to see if I can get this a little pinker. Okay, I'm going to use my lightest earth tone, E000, to color in the side of the easel here. Okay, I'm going to use some iced spruce Distress Ink with my larger skinny one. This is the other one I was using, the smaller one. This one is a little bit larger. And I want to add some shadows. Okay, and I'm going to also use some C4 Copic marker to add a few more shadows. And I'll also use some C6. Okay, and I'll use my YG67 to enhance some of this grass here. Okay, I want to use my Art Impressions small grasses set, and I'll use some mowed lawn. Okay, I want to add some wildflowers now, so I'm going to use some picked raspberry and one of my Art Impressions little flowers. Okay, and for the paintbrush, I'll use my cool grays again, the C4 and the C6. Okay, and for the bristles of the brush, E55 and E57. Okay, now I'll use my Uniball gel pen, white gel pen, to add some highlights. Okay, and I'll try some of my Zeyar white paint marker too. Okay, and I'll try some mowed lawn first and see if this will stamp dark enough. Okay, and I'll also use some Memento Tuxedo black. Okay, and according to the stamp set for this little mouse, its name is Maxwell. So I'm going to use my Copic multiliner, my 0.1 multiliner, to add its signature here. So that it has a signature on its painting. And then I'll use my 0.3 multiliner to sign and date my name. And I think I'll also use my multiliner to just add some birds up in the sky. And then I'll use the 0.1 multiliner to add some birds in the little painting also. Okay, and I put it in a box, and I'm going to take it outside and spray it with some Krylon UV resistant clear acrylic coating, and when we're finished, I'll be back. And here is the final project after it's been sprayed, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!